Welcome to Knoxcraft, where we will be replacing a high beam bulb on a 2012 Ram 3500 featuring the Auxbeam Q26 series headlight. In order to replace the headlight for this Ram 3500 model, the hood needs to be open and the front grille needs to be removed so that the mounting hardware for the light can be disconnected and disassembled. First, we need to remove the air dam for the radiator. The next thing we need to do is remove the grille assembly from the truck. This video is showing the 4 top mounting points near the radiator dam, as well as the 2 clips at the lower side of the grille. Please note the locations are slightly different for 4th generation Rams. There's a differentiation between a 2012 to 2010 and a 2013 and onwards. The light assembly housing is held onto the frame by 2 bolts in the front and a pull clip in the fender well. The light housing can be removed from the fender, and the light housing can be disconnected using the wire harness clips in the back. The high beam bulb is located just behind the dust cover on the headlight assembly. Once the headlight bulb has been removed, you can use the old bulb to compare to the new bulb to make sure that the orientation is the same and that they will fit behind the dust cover. We will now reinstall the new high beam bulb into the housing and begin to connect the housing back to the fender. When fastening the headlight assembly, ensure that the fender clips are locked in place and reinstall the 2 bolts holding it to the front of the fender. This is a good point to check to ensure that the high beam bulb is working as it should. In this segment, you can also see the difference between the beams. This video is showing the old original bulbs versus the new Q26 LED bulbs that have been installed. Once both headlight bulbs are replaced, the grille can now be reinstalled to the truck. Finally, we will reinstall the air dam for the radiator. As this is a generic video for this model, I would highly recommend making sure that the dimensions would fit, because the dust covers do make it difficult for certain shape bulbs to be installed. Another note to mention for this quad beam headlight style is that you can run 2 different bulbs for different applications. In this case, I have the halogen bulbs for the regular daytime running lights and low beams, but I have installed these LEDs for high beams. I've done this combination so that oncoming traffic doesn't seem to feel like I have ultra bright LEDs while approaching the truck. On a specific design note for these Auxbeam Q26 series lights, one thing I have noticed with this particular style is that they do not match the concavity of the lights and the way they reflect. If these bulbs were rotated about 90 degrees, we would probably get maximum brightness out of the high beam conditions. If we were to go with a 360 degree style LED light for this application, it might work better, Looking through Auxbeam's website, this 9005 model number, it is this orientation is just common with the entire legs of them. So my suggestion would be to just kind of pick something that has the higher lumens if you're looking for like a brighter light. But otherwise, you know, they do function as I was hoping to. They are a significant improvement from the stock bulbs that I had, so no complaints there. But if you are a little bit more detail oriented about how the concavity works in your lights, these don't necessarily match it super well, but they do work quite well as a high beam light.